Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Level 9 Crabbe and Goyle free play for LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Now on the right hand side you can see we get all the collectibles minus that one gold brick we got for completing the story level, and we're going to go for that true wizard at 26k. But on the left you'll notice we need a dark arts or dark magic wizard as well as grip hook for the key, and this time we need to purchase a strong character or have one available. This is actually going to be the first time in the game where the free play doesn't allow us to use the story mode characters, in which it allows us to do something cool. So in this case we're going to go ahead and buy Hagrid. If you've been following along on the story thus far, we have a couple of characters who are capable of pulling the old chain, but we got Hagrid, who's early in the character list, and he only costs 50k, so we're going to go ahead and grab him. Now keep in mind, we got Fang a couple levels back too, who also can pull on the hook like that. But all right, fast forwarding ahead, we're back in the leaky cauldron here. We're going to go ahead and head over to our free play or level selector and grab Crabbe and Goyle free play. Which character you select doesn't really matter because it'll auto select any characters you need as long as you have them purchased. So here we go. Off in the back right side of the room there is a silver, barricade. Go ahead and use Reducto to destroy it and sneak on through there. Grab a whole bunch of studs as well as the first character token too. Now make your way back around the front side here. We're going to go all the way to the left side of the room, and we're going to come and switch on over to our big character, Hagrid in this case, and pull that chain. And when we pull the chain, some stuff starts to happen, and bam-o! All of a sudden we got a couple of bits we can build up with Wingardium Leviosa. So go ahead and build those up. And now we've got a plunger of sorts, and we're going to bounce our way around over all 6 of these green goo spots here. Ooh, it's green goo. But once you get them all, we're going to go ahead and ditch this thing in the corner because it bounces and bounces and bounces, and it's annoying. So we did get the red crest, which is the first house crest there, and we're going to keep on keeping them. So next, we're going to use Leviosa in that back left corner, and basically we're going to knock over those bottles so that we can get this little, it's some sort of a wheel that we put on there, and we spin it around, and all of a sudden it kicks out a couple of pieces, including one of the items that needed for the cauldron. The next is the hair piece. We'll go ahead and get that hair club for men going over here by zapping both of the kids sleeping very conveniently. Then we'll hop up on one of the toilets here, preferably the left one, and use Wingardium Leviosa up top, and it'll give you the access to jump across. And if you successfully land on the toilet lid, you'll see it clogs the pressure and blows up the 5th toilet there, or the 4th toilet, whichever one. The final toilet on the end there, and it allows us to go ahead and slam that part into the final, I don't know what it is. It actually ends up being a spout that drops water and gives us the flower, and then booyakashow, we end up building some bits, and now we've got an apple. I'm not exactly sure how all of that works. I'm sure there's some logic behind that, but I'm not catching it. So go ahead and slam dunk it in there, and once you take a sip from the cauldron, it actually takes you away. So be sure you've done all the other things before sipping on the cauldron. All right, now as soon as you get down into this lower pond area here, there are 3 chicken wangs. So go ahead and throw that barbecue chicken into the water, and wait a second, and you'll see the camera kind of pan into these 2 young lads standing here, and we'll go ahead and jump back there. Grab the house crest number 2. Now, over on the right-hand side, under the stairwell, you're going to want to use Lumis Solum to go ahead and get rid of those tentacles. Once you do, the box kind of floats up and drops some pieces out for you. Make sure you grab the bluesy before advancing, and I guess it doesn't matter. We've already got the True Wizard status. It happened really early due to our multiplier and a purple stud behind the first area there. But use Leviosa to go ahead and build up the old snake charmer. And we'll go ahead and get this serpent going. And basically, there's 4 spots. You got to play whack-a-mole, so get your whacking on. And it takes a little bit of a perfect shot. So if you don't get it right away, maybe even wait for him to pop up. Don't chase him around. Wait for him to actually get to you. It's always the same pattern. Once you get them all, you can go ahead and use Leviosa to build up the old gold soldier here. He's the gold knight's going to get in, and he's going to spin to win this wheel, and it stops that water behind us and allows us access down below there. So Go ahead and make your way on down there, and we're almost to that next item. All right, there is a bluesy off to the left, so make sure you sneak into that little nook or cranny over there. And get down to the bottom, just wave away, and advance into the next room. As soon as we get in the next room, right off the bat, there is a dark magic orb in the bottom left corner. Go ahead and use your dark magic character, zap it, and grab the house crest. Now moving along, over on the top right-hand side of the room, you might notice there are a couple of lights way up high that need some light in them. So we're going to use Leviosa to go ahead and spin those bulbs down into place and turn those lights on. And there are 6 of them all in total, and there are basically 2 in that first spot, and then you got to head over to the bottom right like you saw, and then cut into the other room for the final 2, and booyakashow. So that's the 4th and final house crest piece. A few studs floating around, but more importantly, in the back of the room, use Reducto on the gold chain to go ahead and free the next character token. And it's important that you use Leviosa on this big orb on the right-hand side. It actually frees the fishy. And we're going to need to toss him into the tank, but we'll come back to him in just a second. Basically, we got to save this student in peril over here before moving on, and there's actually another dark magic item in the back you just saw me zap to. But it is a little confusing. It kind of looks as though you need to destroy the stuff around the student in peril, but you need to come over just to the left of that dark magic item. You can grab the old chimney brush and scrub a dub, and out come some pieces. Go ahead and build those pieces up into the picture frame. It shows a wizard on the wall. Wave to him, and he zaps the glass, freeing that student in peril. So, on to the student in peril free. Turn that frown upside down. All right, here we go. Over in the back corner there where that dark magic piece is, go ahead and use the dark magic and get that 3rd and final character token. And then make your way over to where we threw the fishy in the tank and just use a series of Wingardium Leviosa over and over again. And then it plays the old Harry Potter theme in bell form. And we roll out to the final total screen. So, oh yeah. There's character token 1, character token 2, and character token 3. All right, that was not as exciting as I was trying to make it sound, but hey, we'll go ahead and grab all 4 of those house crests. Thank you very much. And we'll add a few studs to our overall total here. Getting up there. I don't know what we're going to spend all this loot on, but my guess is probably a gold brick, or a red brick. Gold brick. Hey, maybe. You never know. Never know what our future holds. It might be some gold. Turn that frown upside down. We saved you there, buddy. And, yeah, I get a couple of gold bricks for completing tasks that we promised we would. And 71. We're almost to that halfway point of gold brick. So pat yourselves on the back if you're following along. And yeah, so that's going to wrap up this version of Lego Harry Potter, years 1 through 4, level 9, Crabbe and Goyle free play, where we made good on getting all those collectibles and hopefully had some fun along the way. But that's only for you to decide. So, hey, if you want to give us some feedback or just say hey or whatever, head on over to our social pages, Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. And, you know, we always like to hear what you guys have to say. Give us a grade, so to speak. And, oh, to the yeah. Yeah, what do you guys want to see next? I know that a lot of you have asked for Lego Indiana Jones. I don't know if we'll get to that or not. I'm just being honest. But you guys are asking for it. Enough people ask. We will deliver. And some of you are asking for years 5 through 7 for Harry Potter, too. So any feedback you guys might have would be helpful. But, yeah, that's it. So, as always, until next time... barbecue chicken.